I think it's a total nightmare. I think there's a lot of misinformation. I think there's a lot of manipulation. I think to a certain degree we can maybe help solve this problem by creating definitive sources of cryptographic truth. I think it's gotten to the point where expertise is not valued on various topics, where anybody's uneducated view is somehow viewed as equivalent to an educated view, or even the view of an expert who has a PhD or is a professor in a topic. And I think this kind of devaluation of expertise and this kind of devaluation of the truth is an extremely damaging thing, because it eliminates the possibility of communication. So the relationships that I've seen work out personally are not the ones that have no problems. All relationships have problems. All relationships have issues. All relationships have periods where something is not going well. The important thing is that when those periods come, you have the ability to communicate, and you have the ability to align, resolve differences, align on your shared interests, go together in a productive way. And what I really see is that this inability to communicate, because there's a lack of a shared truth, because there's this kind of tribalism that has now gone beyond people's interests, and it's just taken on a life of its own, has created a world where things are not able to be coordinated. So different groups that should be coordinating, should be communicating, should be working together, because they don't have a shared truth, because some intense, crazy level of tribalism has appeared out of this kind of devaluation of what is right and wrong, what is true and not true, has kind of led to this, I would say, a certain breakdown of society that eventually, unfortunately, will result in real economic consequences. And unfortunately, it is when these economic consequences come, and when people feel the practical economic pain of functioning in this way as a society, that they will realize that this is wrong, that this is not the way for any relationship to work, that every relationship has to have shared truth, every relationship has shared understanding of what expertise is, every relationship has to have the ability to communicate. Unfortunately, that will be something that I think societies all over the world will have to learn the hard way. And then the very difficult question will be, how will societies and governments deal with that question while maintaining people's ability to express themselves? And I think we can actually have some role in that by defining what the truth is in a cryptographic way. We can't define every aspect of the world in cryptographic truth, because we simply can't prove all of those things. But there are things that we can create kind of truth anchors and cryptographically proven things that no amount of debate, no amount of philosophy, no amount of tribalism could put into question. And that, I think, could be a valuable tool in at least creating a very basic fundamental baseline. And it's also the sense in which I feel that oracles and oracle networks are what I call truth machines. So partly oracle networks are truth machines, partly they're computing environments, partly they're these blockchain technologies that create cryptographic truth. So they're really all three of those things. But I think one of the benefits of our work can be creating a baseline set of cryptographic truths that there is no debate around, because they are considered to be accurate and true. And that can hopefully create the basis for communication. That, for example, the economy is getting worse, not better, or this aspect of something is actually worse, not better, because only then can you have communications, once you agree on what the actual situation is. And for that, you need a shared, guaranteed, accepted truth. And the cryptographic truth in many cases can be that truth.